breaking connections to the world. Empowering language on humanity. Let's bring the world of learning in one channel. Welcome to Business Combinations English TV.
Good morning, everyone. This is Teacher Lani, your English teacher for today. Welcome to our English class, and I hope you are ready for new learnings as we discuss our lesson for Quarter 3, Week 6, which is Cohesive Devices. Are you ready? But before we proceed to our lesson proper, here is the most essential learning competency for Quarter 3, Week 6. Use appropriate cohesive devices in various types of speech. And here are the learning objectives. After watching the video, you should be able to: first, determine the function, types, and examples of cohesive devices. Second, distinguish the appropriate usage of cohesive devices samples as used in informative speeches. And lastly, compose a speech about a topic with relevant information and opinion utilizing appropriate marking signals. Let's get started. For the preliminary activity, read the following group of sentences below. Try to get the thought that it implies. A. By 5:45 a.m., when power was restored, the dying fires and sleeping bodies huddled around the fireplaces all over town resembled pioneer encampments. B. Nothing relieves the monotony of daily routine like an unexpected incident or adventure. C. The Great Blackout, as we called it, was such an event. D. When the lightning struck a main power line at 6:32 p.m., all power stopped abruptly. E. The adventure began when the storm blasted through the area and the lights flickered. F. The Great Blackout was a night to remember. G. Most homes reverted to 19th century means of heat and light, candles, oil lamps, and heat fires. Now, on a separate paper, arrange those jumbled sentences to form an organized paragraph. After you arrange and link the sentences into a paragraph, can you now clearly get the thought? Let's find out what cohesive devices are, their functions, and examples. Cohesive devices are sometimes called linking words, discourse markers, or transitional words. They are words or phrases that show the relationship between ideas, sentences, paragraphs, or sections of a text. Take a look at these examples of sentences. What cohesive devices are used? What relationships do they indicate? A. Just walk straight. Opposite the post office, you will see the library. In the first sentence, the cohesive device used is opposite. Opposite indicates the location of the library. B. First, boil the water, then pour it over the tea bag. The cohesive devices used in the second sentence are first and then. First and then show steps, sequence, or arrangement. C. I was late to work because of the heavy traffic. The cohesive device used in the third sentence is because. Because indicates reason why the subject I was late to work. How about in this sentence? What correct transition word or phrase is needed to complete this sentence? I am not able to go to the beach with you. Blank. Thanks for asking me. Is it nevertheless, because, certainly, or after? What do you think is the correct transition word to be used? It is nevertheless. And nevertheless is used when saying something that contrasts with what has just been said. In addition, conjunctions also connect ideas and sentences. Conjunctions can be categorized into three: coordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions, and subordinating conjunctions. Let's start with coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions allow you to join words, phrases, and clauses of equal grammatical rank in a sentence. The most common coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. You can remember them by using the mnemonic device Fanboys. Examples. First, I'd like pizza or a salad for lunch. In the first sentence, the coordinating conjunction used is or. Or indicates options or choices. Second, we needed a place to concentrate, so we packed up our things and went to the library. The coordinating conjunctions used are so and. So communicates cause or reason, and shows addition. And lastly, Jessie didn't have much money, but she got by. The coordinating conjunction used is but. But indicates contrast. We're done with coordinating conjunctions. This time, let's proceed to correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions are pairs of conjunctions that work together. Some examples are either or, neither nor, and not only but also. Example, not only am I finished studying for English, but I'm also finished writing my history essay. The correlative pair used in this example are not only but also. Let's move on to the last type of conjunction, subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions join independent and dependent clauses. A subordinating conjunction can signal a cause and effect relationship, a contrast, or some other kind of relationship between the clauses. Common subordinating conjunctions are because, since, as, although, though, while, and whereas. Sometimes an adverb, such as until, after, or before, can function as a conjunction. Example, I can stay out until the clock strikes 12. The subordinating conjunction used in this sentence is until. Here is a list of commonly used connectives and when we can use them. You may use this list for your reference. To signal addition of ideas, to signal comparison, to indicate contrast, to signal order or sequence, to signal time, to signal reason, to signal enumeration, to show result, to signal example, to summarize, to show condition, to signal space and place, to signal choice. Okay, we're done with our discussion. Now, let's apply what you have learned. For learning task 1, choose the letter of the word that correctly identifies the appropriate transition word or phrase. Then underline the kind of transition you have used. Number 1. Jake is poor. Blank, he does not resort to begging to survive. A. Despite. B. However. C. Because. D. Therefore. Number 2. Many students complained that the test was difficult. Blank, many students managed to score full marks. A. Yet. B. Because. C. So. D. Even. Number 3. The students ran to the field. Blank, they heard that there was a Nescafe truck giving away free iced cold coffee. A. Unless. B. Despite. C. Although. D. When. Number 4. Blank, I didn't like to spend time reading in class. but I enjoy it now? A. Initially. B. Eventually. C. Next. D. Overall. Number 5. My brother is my best friend. He is always willing to go to the extra mile to help me. Blank, the other day he helped me to study until 1 o'clock a.m. A. Furthermore. B. As a result. C. For example. D. Additionally. Learning Task 2. Sort the following words into different functions of cohesive devices. The categories are conclusion, time or sequence, compare, emphasize, add information, contrast, and cause or effect. Learning Task 3. Write the following passages by filling in the blank spaces with suitable linking words from the list given at the end of each passage. A. The methods of reading often vary in accordance with the content of books. Blank. All books should be read with equal seriousness. Amusement is not the major objective of reading. Blank. A good book. Blank. It is a novel or a biography or a drama always deals with some aspect of knowledge. Blank helps us to know life better. It is blank said, blank books are the best teachers. Here are the choices. Therefore, because, but, whether, and that. B. When the examination was over, my friends blank, I decided to go on quick getaway. Blank, we could not decide the exact place. Blank, we would spend our retreat. Some of us wanted to go to amusement park. Others proposed a resort. It was of course felt blank, the trip should not be very expensive. The choices are and, where, that, but. Learning Task 4. Read the article below. Encircle the cohesive devices used. Afterwards, determine the function of each cohesive device. You may refer to the Learner's Pocket Week 6. For another activity, suppose you will be delivering a speech informing your family and the community about an important and a current issue or topic. Reflect on the following terms: COVID-19, new variants, modified general community quarantine, and COVID-19 vaccine. Take note, choose one topic and write a paragraph about it. Apply appropriate cohesive devices in your sentences. Underline them. To check the output, you may refer to this rubric. For your assignment, find 2 different samples of informative speech or other forms of articles found in print materials that discusses timely and relevant topic. Example, COVID-19, new variants, etc. Identify and categorize the cohesive devices used by highlighting or underlining the words in the article. On a separate sheet of paper, list down the cohesive devices and form a chart to group them according to usage. In checking outputs, the teacher will tally the highlighted words in the article to the cohesive devices written in the chart. Moreover, it must be determined whether the student categorized correctly each cohesive device. That ends our lesson for today. See you next time as we learn another lesson in English. Always remember, be the best here at DCBEST MNHS English TV. Bye!